Hello and welcome to the Stock Planner channel. Today I would like to discuss the RSI indicator and how I use it in my daily trading. What is the RSI indicator? This is a price chart, and you want some kind of indicator that will be able to predict the top and the bottom and the top. Investopedia defines it, the RSI indicator, as a momentum indicator used in technical analysis, and we're swing traders, we use mostly technical analysis. It measures the magnitude of recent price changes to elevate the overbought and oversold conditions of the price. In other words, when it's above the 70 or below the 30, it's oversold. Above the 70, it's overbought, and the price is about to change. The RSI is an oscillator. It oscillates between 0 and 100. When it's below the 30, that's an indication that things are about to reverse. When it's above the 70, it's an indication that maybe there's a reversal in store very soon. This indicator was originally developed by J. Wells Wilder Jr. in the early 70s. Yes, 1978. New concepts in technical trading systems. Technical trading is you use the charts and indicators to predict the price movement versus fundamental analysis, where you use it. Fundamental analysis uses indications or data to predict the health and functional status of a stock. I use both, but a swing trader is 75%. This is a chart of Johnson & Johnson, and you can see that we have a top and a bottom, top and possibly a bottom here. The job of a swing trader is to be able to predict these tops and bottoms, and you need indicators that will help you do that. This is the RSI here. And the RSI is oversold here, possibly here, and definitely here. It's overbought here and here. So here, if you had taken some action, this would have been a nice buy. Here, that would have actually got you a win too. RSI here, and that would have got you back in again. And let's see what this one's doing. If you went short, you may have won if you got in and out quick, but this is probably a loser. Probably here is, well, yes, nice long trend there, and then here, starting about, if you got in here and didn't get out, this would be a loser. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 4 winners and 2 losers. If you had stayed in here, that would have been a significant win. If you had stayed here, that would have been a significant win as well. So, traditional uses of the RSI is that values of 70, the security is overbought, and below 30, it's oversold, overbought. Popular oscillator, everybody's using it. Provides signals of overbought, oversold. So let's just try to use it in our everyday trading. I have a Discord chat. It's under Stock Planner. It's free. And most days I put my signals out there. These are my RSI buys and RSI shorts. We'll take a couple look at these. These are signals that I get and programmed. Let's see if they're something we might want to take some action on. This is current. The first one is Anthem, and I want to show you that I have my RSI set to length of 4. Now I used to use 9, and most people have theirs set to 14, but I want a quicker turnaround. The RSI is below the 30. The switch is on, and I usually let this, once the switch is on, the switch is on until 4 bars after it comes about over the 30. In other words, the switch is on. Now we're waiting for something else to happen. Usually this is stochastic RSI, and I'm waiting for that to come back around a single, or the MACD, which is now red, pointing down, and I'm waiting for that to, like a green crossover, and then get that. The zigzag definitely knows what it's doing. This could have some more downside, so this is not a buy at the moment, even though my signal said it could possibly be. We need to wait for some other action. I use the RSI as a switch to tell me that, hey, this could possibly turn around, or you had a signal that it could possibly turn around up to 4 bars ago. Then we're waiting for some other indication to happen. But mainly we're waiting for the zigzag not to know what it's doing, so maybe coming up. The zigzag knows what it's doing. This is still in a downward trend. You gotta wait. Walmart. RSI, downward switches on, waiting for this to come around, or green dot. And the zigzag knows what it's doing. It's nothing's going to happen here. It knows what it's doing. Over here, we had RSI. And then when it came around, when the stochastics came around, or the MACD came around, you had a nice upward one. You have to wait. Here, stochastic RSI came around, and the MACD came around, and you could have got in here, and that would have been a nice ride as well. You have to wait. I like the RSI. Not a lot of thinking. And I use it in a traditional way. But others, if it's above the 50, like this one is right here, that's an uptrend. And that basically is an uptrend. And if it's below the 50 line, that's a downtrend. The momentum is down. But I'd like to see, I'm trying to predict these peaks and valleys. Waiting, Walmart for a buy. RSI switch on, waiting for the stochastics RSI to come around, or the MACD. Zigzag knows what it's doing, so we have to wait. Let's see, we have another situation. Here we go. We had one. RSI, stochastic RSI came around right here, and the MACD came around here. So that would have been a nice run, a little bit late. Now let's see, this is RSI above the 70. Stochastics came around right here, and the MACD pointing down here. So that's that there and here. Nice win. You see what's happening here? I turn the switch on, and I wait for some other indication using another indicator. This is the MACD, and this is the stochastic RSI. Or MACD, zero lag MACD, stochastic RSI, and the RSI. I have another video on the settings and my indicators that I'm using. The free version allows you to do 3. I'm using 4. You'll have to decide which one of these two you don't want. You really only need one RSI. And you can get away with the free version for a long, long time till you get. So the RSI is a good indicator for MMM, 3M, but we have to wait. We're a little early. Don't tell him what it's going to do. This past week, I've been saying the financials are the place to be. I got in on Thursday. It was a little early. Seems like I'm a little early yet. Seems that we're waiting here for exit left as well. On June 3rd, we had the RSI come back around. Was below the 30, came back around. And sometimes I take a trade on that. A day later, the stochastics, and a day later is the MACD. I got in and wrote it up. I believe I took a profit at around 2.5%. So I didn't write it all the way up. Bank of America, I got a trigger here. It must have just touched the line to go short. Somewhere in here. And we had a little zero in our hands for a little bit. It came back around. And now we had a winner. Would have been better to wait here. You don't know that when you're trading here. And likewise, this is short here. And that might have been a winner. This definitely would have been a winner though. This would have been the play. And here's your triggers. This one, I didn't wait for the trigger probably. And that just took the trade. Because the RSI came back around. But it's better to wait for a confirming indicator. Anyway, this is how I use it. I use the RSI when it's overbought or oversold. Turn the light switch on and get ready to look at some other indications and indicators to tell me when to go. But I also use it when the RSI goes above and comes below in itself, because I've grown to trust the RSI indicator. So a lot of times I don't wait for another indicator to confirm. Could be a mistake. You trade the way you want to trade. Sometimes I'm a little anxious. Anyway, that's how I use the RSI. Well, you have to learn to fly the plane. Now we got a different pilot. Don't take advice from this guy, but try to learn from him. Please like and subscribe. Catch you on the flip.